Good afternoon and welcome to another YSN presentation of the New York City Little Scholars Pop Warner Youth Football League. Today, the Yorkville Eagles take on the Brooklyn Knights in a Pee-wee matchup here from Bristol Inlet Park in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I'm Clyde Dowdy Jr. and I'm joined by Tony Toon.
Hey, another beautiful day out here in Brooklyn, and I'm looking so forward to this weather. And as we get ready for the kickoff, I'm ready to get busy. What about you, Big Clyde?
I'm ready. Let's play some football. The Knights kick it off to the Eagles, who jump on it and down it, and they'll start 1st and 10. Little movement on the play and some mustard on the field. Let's see what the penalty is. 5 yards against the Knights, offsides. Yorkville tries the right side, and they're met. That's a nice opening defensive stand there for the Knights. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. There's a pitch to the right side. A nice looking run there around the right side, and he's still on his feet as he rides down it.
Oh, he's going all the way with that.
Touchdown, Yorkville Eagles. Let's watch this again, Tony.
And look how he power eyes that right to the right side. It just flips it, man. He's gone. It's like he's breaking the tackles. He's leaving them behind. And what can we say? They just put it on the board.
Looks right there that the Knight defender had an opportunity to grab and bring him down, and he broke loose from that high tackle, and he just went to the end zone after that untouched.
And the Eagles set it off right off the cuff, man.
That'll put the Yorkville Eagles up 6-0 here, and they try to point after. Quarterback keeper to the left side, and he gets in untouched.
With a lot of ease. These Brooklyn Knights better get ready to play some football today.
That'll make the score: the Yorkville Eagles 8, the Brooklyn Knights nothing. This is YSN, your leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back. This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage. We're back here from Brooklyn Inlet Park. The Yorkville Eagles have taken an 8-0 lead, and they will kick the ball off to the Knights, who will get their first possession. Short kick, and it's down immediately as the coverage for the Eagles is outstanding. The players are jumping around like it's a fumble, and it was a fumble. Recovered by the Eagles, and they get the ball back. Tough blow for the Knights as the special teams turn the ball over, and the Eagles take over 1st and 10. Quarterback hands to the right side once again, and they've been going to the right side all afternoon so far. Another power sweep and another big gain for the Eagles. Let's watch this again, Tony.
Again, that's pretty much almost that same play without the pitch back, and it just run right to that right side, just take them all the way down.
It was a nice move by the running back because he tried to cut it up inside the blocker, and he saw the gap was filled, and he just took it to the outside, and big gain on that play.
Yes.
Eagles on the attack once again. First down. They tried the left side this time.
Oh, he broke that tackle.
Quarterback seems very elusive. Nice game. That'll bring up 2nd down and short for the Eagles. Once again, they go to the right side. Once again, a nice gain.
These Yorkville Eagles are looking very disciplined with regards to their, being able to move the ball.
Looks like they're right on their blocks. They're very disciplined, as you said, Tony.
We got a false start.
Yes, indeed. Looks like it's an offside against the. Yes, it was offside against the Knights. They'll move it half the distance to the goal. Some more moving by the Knights.
There was no flag there.
There's the flag. Half the distance to the goal once again. Goal to goal for the Eagles. Around the right side. Touchdown, Yorkville Eagles. As they put 6 more on the board, Tony.
They're doing it, and they're using that right side. You know, the Knights have got to come up with a plan for that attack.
Look at the blocks as they attack. Look at the Knights on the ground here. As there's like no one in between him and that goal line. As they've cleared out a big path and they're picking on that right side, as you see, Tony. That'll make the score. Yorkville 14, the Knights nothing. And we're getting ready here for the extra point attempt.
Mm-hmm.
They run it right up the middle, and it's good. The extra point is good, so the Yorkville Eagles jump out to a commanding 16-0 lead here in the first quarter. This is YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back. This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage. Brooklyn Knights are going to have to get themselves together here. They have not had an offensive play yet. As the last kickoff, they muffed and turned the ball over to the Yorkville Eagles, who on their last 2 possessions have scored touchdowns. Brooklyn Knights football here.
Let's see if they're going to do something with it at this point. Nothing right there. Was there a gain at all?
Short gain. I'll bring up second.
Let's try this again.
Hand off up the middle to the big guy. He powers forward. Nice run. Nice hard run. Bring up third down and short. They need a first down here to keep this drive alive. Quarterback keeper trying to get around the right side. He eludes one tackle, another tackle, and he's stacked up there and stopped. Let's see what his forward progress is at. Let's see what the officials marked. Bring up fourth down. Sweep to the left, pitch to the left, upside. Trying to get there.
He was like looking for some daylight.
He's close. He was a shoestring tackle. If not, he could have went a little far on that play. Let's see if they got a first down. And that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. With the Yorkville Eagles 16, the Brooklyn Knights nothing. This is YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back.
I think my purse is upstairs on the bed. It's not here. Check the dining room. No, the upstairs closet.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
If you're looking for a new pet that you can cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are full of healthy, loyal, fun, loving pets, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, you can visit theshelterpetproject.org. Be part of the first class. Get outside and get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at actionheroalliance.com.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
When it's time for lunch, a sandwich is a quick and easy choice. And with the right ingredients, it can be good and good for you. So I'm here today to see who can build the ultimate sandwich. All right, when the time is up, our judges will give you their scores. Ready, set, go! Okay, Jason starts out with a multi-grain roll. Ooh, Allison stuffing her pita with, yes, spinach, a great source of iron. Jason isn't skipping on the protein, adding plenty of smoked turkey, just like Allison's putting the finishing touches with crispy red bell peppers for a dose of vitamin A. Time! It looks like we have a tie. We'll need to call in our special guest referee.
Now, these are what I call quick, delicious lunches. Whole grain breads, a whole variety of ingredients. There are so many different ways to build delicious, healthy sandwiches. These two get high marks in every category. I'd say you're both winners. America.
Let's get healthy together.
That's slow. That's slow. That's slow.
I'm Clyde Dowdy Jr. and he is
Tony Toon.
And we're back here at Brooklyn Inlet Park for this Pop Warner football contest. The Yorkville Eagles have a commanding 16-0 lead in the second quarter.
As soon as you come back, you see flags thrown. I'm like, what's going on?
That was benefited the Knights on that play. It's a high pitch to the running back, and he's brought down immediately for a loss. They'll bring up second down and about 8 as the Knights try to get something going here in the second quarter. The game has been dominated by the powerful Yorkville Eagles offense.
The execution on the handoffs is very slow.
Yeah, it's inconsistent, it's choppy.
Look at this, very, very slow on the replay.
The timing is off.
I mean, it allows the opponent to be able to set up on them and know exactly where they're going. I thought this was supposed to be speed and endurance here, man. I don't know. Knights, I got to come up with a plan.
Well, they're going to have to work on their offensive continuity right now. They got a short third down play, and hopefully they can convert and keep the sticks moving. And it looks like they have it. We'll see where the officials mark the ball. So third down and 2. And indeed, it's a first down for the Knights. Second quarter action here from Brooklyn Inlet Park and Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Tough run. He's still on his feet.
Still running. Nice. Now the Knights going to score. They're going to take advantage of this opportunity.
Watch this. I call it improvisation. From the improv, he gets the handoff and he tries to get up the middle, and there's nothing there. He bounces off a whole slew of tacklers. He keeps his feet, keeps it moving. Coaches always tell you, keep your feet moving, and he gets away out of the grasp of one of the defenders, and he gets to the outside. And he almost gets there, Tony, but one of the Yorkville Eagles cuts him off and brings him down. Nice run. Nice determination. Well, this is the closest the Eagles have, the Knights have been in Eagle territory. Let's see if they can cash in, Tony. First and goal.
I'm waiting for one of the players to have a breakout. He gets stopped right there on the spot.
It's a loss on that play. That'll set him back. Second down. Eagles need this touchdown to get back into this game. Pitch to the left, a little high. Big guy holds it in and he picks up a few yards. Gets back some of the yardage they lost on the previous play. That'll bring up a third and goal. Once again, they try the right side. There's a little room out there. Can he get around the corner? And he's stopped. After an impressive drive, we stalled here. The Knights have stalled right here. And they have 2 opportunities to try to punch this through. Or if they don't, they're going to turn the ball over to the Eagles. As the sideline for the Knights urged them on, and the sidelines from the Eagles urged their defense on. There's a keeper around the left side. He's got a little room. He's got a little room. And a nice tackle. Number 8 did a great job of keeping the ball. The quarterback kept the ball, spun to his left side, and raced for the end zone. Mark it about the 11. It's a big play for the Knights coming up here, and a big play for the Eagles defense. See if they can keep them off the board. Eagles trying to get on the board. It's a minute left to go. So this is a crucial play for the Knights as they try to get on the board here. Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they can come up with here to get back into this game. There's a pitch, the ball's on the ground. Quarterback picks it up, number 80, trying to find some running room. And he's brought down for no gain. A crucial holding penalty. Stalled that drive and pushed him back 10 yards, and they couldn't recover from that. It's less than a minute here to the half. See what the Eagles do. Run off the left side. Cuts back to his left. Uh-oh, watch out. This will be a backbreaker if he can go all the way. He's up the sideline. He's being chased. Will he get there? And yes, he will. That's touchdown, Eagles. Quarterback handed off to his right. The running back took it to the right, saw a little opening, cut back to his left, and up the left side. The Knights overran the play. This will be a backbreaker if he can go all the way. He's up the sideline. He's being chased. Will he get there? And yes, he will. Touchdown, Eagles. And that's a backbreaker for the Knights. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Right now it's 22-0 Eagles. Quarterback keeps it, trying to get outside, and he gets there untouched. That looks like the half. And on the last play of the half, the Eagles score a 2-point conversion and take a 24-0 lead. We'll be right back after the break. You're watching YSN, the worldwide leader in youth sports coverage.
Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until the secret do you smile? Reliable sources say that chicken soup has found their way out of
getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Mom, can I have $1? I think my purse is upstairs on the bed. It's not here. Check the dining room. No, the upstairs closet.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
2 outs with a runner on first and now the big guy comes off the bat, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Every book is an adventure waiting to come to life. Visit new worlds. Encounter new friends. And discover the power of reading. Go to read.gov to read A Princess of Mars, the first novel to feature John Carter. A new world awaits. Read.
Out of the mouth of babes came a request, and the request was simply, give us an opportunity to showcase the great many talents we have, and let us show you our athletic ability. And so came the birth of the Youth Sports Network. The Youth Sports Network is the nation's premier television network designed exclusively to feature the best young athletes from across the country. Youth between the ages of 7 and 14 will be this network's stars. This weekly broadcast will cover every aspect of sports entertainment, from the local sandlot leagues to the major sports arena competition. The Youth Sports Network will cover such sporting events and leagues such as, but not limited to, the Nassau Suffolk Football League, the American Youth Football League, and the New York Youth Football League for all the great gridiron play-by-play as seen in the NFL. Up on the basketball court, on the hardwood and the blacktop, as we cover the AAU Basketball League with a host of basketball and streetball schoolyard tournament your heart desires. Get ready to join us as we travel around the country to visit, that's right, America's best pastime. We're going to go play some baseball. We're going to watch the AAU Baseball League and a host of other baseball tournaments around the country. It's time to bounce some balls off your head, your knees, and your ankles as we get ready to play soccer, y'all. We're going to join the United States Youth Soccer Federation and the New York State Youth Soccer Federation for some of the best soccer the country has to offer. Spring into action as we sweat around the track, as we watch some of the best runners and long-distance champions take the field in the AAU track and field event. Get ready to grab a ticket and sit with us ringside as we check out some of the best boxers in the country. That's right, it's the AAU Golden Glove Boxing Competition. Travel with us to some of the nation's leading high schools as we seek out the best step teams to date. That's right, it's step dancing, courtesy of the Youth Step League. Just when you thought it was all over, the Youth Sports Network brings you coverage of the hottest junior varsity action the country has to offer. Sports Network would be commentated by skilled radio and TV sport personalities like Olympic boxing champ Mark Brealey, radio and TV personality Tony Toon, Roberto Clemente Jr., Clyde Dowdy Jr., and former NBA All-Star Brian Stipp. The YSN will also disseminate positive messages to our youth that will encourage them to become positive citizens and to excel in school and stay away from peer pressure. YSN, the nation's first look at tomorrow's pro athletes and our community leaders.
It's time to join forces. Get energized. And fuel up right. Because starting today, every kid in America has a mission. Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw-up on Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap next Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freestyle Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try to veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
That was a killer. I think it was a demoralizing killer too, Tony, because you see they really never recovered. They did get a nice run to get some yardage back, but it didn't work. And here's the kickoff. Gets through the Knight, but it's down by the Knights at about the 22-yard line. Will it take over? First and 10 for the Knights at the 25-yard line. First and goal. Knights on the move. Got a run and play to our right. And he's dragged down for no gain. And they have to do it in a very workmanlike manner. It's a pitch to their right. Big number one takes the pitch, takes a hit, and he's brought down. It looks like it's going to be a first down. Let's see where they spotted T. It is a first down on a nice run to the left side by big number one. Mark it at the 41-yard line. 11-yard run there on a nice play. Going around the left side or just a power sweep. They've been having some success on the sweep plays. And you can see, Tony, the execution on that play was a lot better. It's when they get caught up inside with the handoffs, it gives the Eagles defense time to recover.
That outside one was really good.
Yes, indeed. Another play to the left side, excuse me, and that's shut down.
He sort of kind of looked like he stalled there for a second. You know, like he...
Knights are trying to get back into this game. There's a pitch to the right side. And he's brought down immediately for a loss. The Eagles were all over that. There's got to be a sense of urgency here because time is a factor here for them. But, you know, the key right now at this age is to execute and try to get better, as you had alluded to earlier, too. Just try to get better and try to sustain a drive here. There's a quarterback keeper coming around the left side. He's getting chased. He's trying to cut the corner, and he's forced out of bounds. Decent run. Got some yardage back. It's like an 8-yard run. Let's bring up a 4th and 2. This is a big play for the Knights. They need to keep this drive going if they want to get back into this game.
And the Eagles seem to be playing them closer to that left-hand side because I think they're recognizing that's where they're going with it. And that energy, if they can get that sweep back and get back on that right-hand side, they might have an opportunity for a touchdown.
4th and 2. Knights football on the move. And there's a penalty again. It looked like there was a little movement on the line, and it's going to take them back 5. But this is a tough penalty right now. Neither team has attempted a pass today. The Eagles really haven't had to because they've been moving the ball on various different running plays throughout the first half. The Knights have not attempted to throw the ball at one time. And at this level, throwing the ball is not one of the best fortes of young people. There's a delay of game, which is going to move him back another 5 yards. It's going to make this 4th and 11. There's some confusion going on with the Knights right now.
And I mean, what is taking them so long in the huddles is, you know, coach going to have to talk to them about that. I mean,
well,
it happened on a couple of occasions with them.
They're going to have to go back to the drawing board, and there's a pitch, and he's coming back to the left side again, and he's brought down immediately. The Eagles were all over that, Tony. All over it. You can't go to the well, but only so much. From the 35-yard line, the Eagles play off the left side. There's a nice hole, and he's brought down on a nice tackle by the secondary. In the secondary.
Defense on the Eagles side, I mean on the Knight side, is reading these plays. It's some confusion there too.
Right now, Tony, not very well. This is my first pass of the game. Looks off to the side. Does he got him? Oh, just off the fingertips, and he was open too. The ball floated on the quarterback, but he had them open, and wide open. Absolutely. There's a penalty on that play. Let's see if the defense was pulled off sides or they just jumped. But it looks like, once again, the Knights are imploding as they were a little too anxious on the play now. It's a 5-yard penalty against the Knights for offsides.
Just like this,
That happens. It's a sweep to the right side, quarterback keeper. He gets up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds, and he did get the first down on that. And I understand that anxiety, Tony. I didn't play football, but I was a basketball player, and I can understand the first time there's always jitters. Even when I go out and play a little pickup ball, I still get a little jitters. But, you know, after the snap or your first jump shot or your first catch the ball, they should all go out the window. She got you back out there. Got to go in. Another pass here, T. Oh, once again, a little high, but that one should have been brought down. That was right there. That was a nice pitch. Nice pitch. 44 couldn't corral it, but he was right there. End zone's a little tight. So, yeah, they're going to have to watch out if they get into the end zone. They have to veer away from there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard out of the Knights. Eagles on the move. There's a power run by the quarterback straight up the gut. That's gut check time. Yes, there was. Looked like he picked up about 4 on that play.
Eagles are unstoppable, man. They're just going in.
For the big guys. So you just grind it out here. And the only time you do kick is on the kickoff.
Right.
3rd down here play, and that stop. The Eagles come up with a huge stop on that play. Nice job. As the Knights stop them up there on the 3rd down play. And really excited about that, but they got to get back.
Transform to some kind of a return for them, once they get access to this ball again.
That was a loss, so it'll push the Eagles back a couple yards. The Knights can't get too excited here because they got to stop them one more time and get this ball back and keep the Eagles out of their end zone. And plays coming in. They gift the quarterback, number 16. Let's see what they come up here on this play, T. The Knights defense is pumped up right now.
Reminiscence of somewhat of a zone tactic, but I'm not clear.
There's a little bit of confusion. There's another timeout being called. It looks like a man-to-man, straight man-to-man, as they were lined up against them. I think it would be kind of tough to zone it up. They're so far deep in their end zone right now, towards the end zone, so it's got to be a straight man. We'll be right back after the break. You're watching YSN, the worldwide leader in youth sports coverage. This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage. Get back into this game. At least get on the board and make it a respectable game right now. He's in a shotgun. There's some movement, but let's see who moved. But I don't think, well, the Knights can jump on defense, but I don't think they come across the line. Let's see. I just don't like being cold.
And here it is, man. Right here by the water.
By the water.
Right here in the East River.
Well, when our producer Tyrone said it's going to be in Williamsburg, and he told me the words, I knew, man. See, here we go. Power sweep. And, oh, he had him. He had him. And number 16 got away from him. Oh, that is a backbreaker right here, ladies and gentlemen, as the Knights had him stopped in the backfield. Folks seem to be sitting on here in the walls over here, but it'll be a nice place to put a few stands. So it's a great start. And they walk in for the 2-point conversion right at our camera.
Once again, Eagles score on the Brooklyn Knights. I don't even want to repeat the score.
It looks like it's 32-0. It's a lot to a nothing right now. A lot to a nothing. We'll be right back after the break. You're watching YSN, the worldwide leader in youth sports coverage. This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until there are secrets that make you smile. Reliable sources say that chicken soup has found their way out of this.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Nice. No.
Oops.
Yeah, sure.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy.
Works every time.
Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Every book is an adventure waiting to come to life. Visit new worlds. Encounter new friends. And discover the power of reading. Go to read.gov to read A Princess of Mars, the first novel to feature John Carter. A new world awaits. Read.
They're going to have the Knights take over possession at the 50-yard line. So we're going to begin the fourth quarter here with the Knights down 32-0. I believe that is the score, 32-0. I mean, a lot to a nothing. A lot to a nothing right now. And let's see if the Knights can eliminate that nothing party and get on the board. Street, and as societies evolved and economics are what they are, those programs have been cut out. And we need more of these programs to keep these young people engaged in positive activities. And programs like this by the Brooklyn Knights and the Eagles, and there's a toss and a fumble right off the bat, and it's going to be Eagle ball, it looks like. And that goes back to what I was saying, Tony, that they just have not been crisp in anything they've done on the pitches, the handoffs.
I mean, this would definitely work to the benefit of not only just the game, but to the benefit of our community as our city.
Absolutely.
I can't tell you the number of issues that I've had to go deal with when we've got young folks killing each other.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm quite the advocate for this, man. I think that, this league has really done right by these kids, and hope we can steer them in the right direction.
And this is a start, like you always said, this is a start. It's a run off the right side for the Eagles. They pick up a yard on that play. And these new turf fields are great because anybody can play on it any time, whereas the grass, used to get torn up because soccer can come out here now, football can come out here. You can play all kinds of sports without ruining the field.
Right.
Second down play for the Eagles off the right side. There's another power sweep. It gets to the outside, and that's a long gainer for the Knights. Is down to the 25-yard line, the 24-yard line, make it for the Knights. the Knights are just methodically, I mean the Eagles, excuse me, are just methodically moving the ball down the field, my partner. Because they're tired, they're demoralized, they've been run over, run at, a left side run. But they're not giving up. They're still in there banging. And that's what you got to do.
Looking good. Stay low.
It looks like there's a Knight player on the ground who's hurt, injured. It's number 43.
Boy, you ain't hurt.
And there's a big round of applause as the Knight player gets up off the deck, and assisted by his coaches, and that's good to see. That's good to see. You only have 2 referees out here. Usually in a game like, a bigger games, you have 4 to 5 referees, official, and they regulate. There's only 2 out here. And, the basic thing is like no one gets hurt right now. There's a little confusion, fumble, and the Knights get on it. The same thing that happened to the Knights today happened to the Eagles just now, as there was of the Knights will take over here, trying to get a drive going, and hopefully they can get on the board. 1st and 10, Knights ball. Sweep to the left side.
That was really slow. Oh, man, real loss.
Huge loss. And as you just stated, Tony, that has been the Eagles. And it's been a long morning for the Knights today. You can see the confusion, even just getting out of the huddles, taking them so long to get out of the huddle.
They need to go to a pass. They got to get out of this.
Well, I haven't seen them throw the ball yet, and I doubt at this point in time, deep in their end zone, they're going to even try to do a pass. Just a run out on the left side of number 1. This is when they've had some success, when they've getting the ball to number 1, and he gets the loss yardage that they sustained on the last play back. Everybody, the clouds are moving. If they stand still, we can get some of that sun in here.
I'm trying to figure out what building is that with that steeple over there. I see the Chrysler building, all the regulars, but there's another building popping up. That's not the building that they're talking about, building that's going to be higher than the state building.
I'm not sure.
Maybe the Knights are just as anxious as I, waiting for some of this grilled food out here. Just want to get past it.
Get over the table. About 3 minutes left in and the Knights once again shoot themselves in the foot on a legal procedure play. It's on number 17, jumps off a little too early, a little too anxious as he tried to fire out and get position on his defender. So it's going to push him back, and it'll make it a little bit more difficult here. We're going to make it 4th and 8 on the 22-yard line, 23-yard line of the Knights. The run, that play goes absolutely nowhere. It's a stop cold. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this Pop Warner contest. The Yorkville Eagles from Manhattan have come into Brooklyn and defeated the Brooklyn Knights by a score of 32-0. This is YSN, your leader in youth sports coverage. We'll be right back.
It's time to join forces. Get energized. And fuel up right. Because starting today, every kid in America has a mission. Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, spark next Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Home games Wednesday, try to veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
The final score once again here from Brooklyn Inlet Park is the Yorkville Eagles 32, the Brooklyn Knights nothing. Right now we're going to kick it down to the winning coach from the Yorkville Eagles with Tony Toon.
But I'm standing here with the winning coach, Daquan, that's right, of the Yorkville Eagles. Yeah, I guess, some of the things I want to talk about real quick and what have you is you guys took this win. I mean, you won very well. What was the method into what the team was doing out here?
Never let down. Never let down. The same way we start in the beginning of the game, the same way we finish.
Okay.
See things through the completion, start off strong, we finish strong.
Now we were just talking not too long ago. What goes into the energy when you have these young folks over at when you guys are at training and at rehearsal, whatever you call it, what practice it should be. What do you put in their mind when you get out here?
Just play to your level, play better than your level, and make sure that they always know what's going on and they see everything on the field. Therefore, they can make the stops and they always know what's going on. So we do well against our competition.
All right, that was fantastic. I see the team needs to get you up on that side. We want to thank you guys. Congratulations on all that, man, and great win. All right? Throw it back to you, Clyde.
Thanks, Tony. The Eagles soared this afternoon here at Brooklyn Inlet Park as they defeated the Knights by a score of 32-0. I know the other coach is a little disappointed, but I'm quite sure he'll get his troops together. We're going to go down and talk to the Brooklyn Knights coach with Tony Toon.
Clyde, once again, we had the opportunity to talk to the Yorkville team. Now we're right now talking to our home team, the Brooklyn Knights coach. That's right, Coach Windley. Coach, what went wrong in this game?
Well, a couple of our key players didn't make weight. Okay. With the new restrictions, if you're 1 pound over, you can't play. So we weren't prepared for 3 of our key players not playing. The other thing is players coming to practice. We have a lot of dedicated players. However, with the school year starting and many of our players going to different schools that may not be in the Brooklyn area, a lot of times players miss practice or they don't come to practice, and when that happens, the cohesiveness isn't there on game time.
So let me ask you, what happens now? What do we say to the young people? Keep them encouraged, but at the same time, what do we say to them to get them in the game?
Well, we continue to motivate them and tell them how good they're playing. We continue to show them how important coming to practice is, because there's no iron team. Everybody's accountable, and we have to be accountable as a team. We need everyone there so that everybody knows what's going on. However, we continue to encourage them. We let them know that they're playing well, and we appreciate the effort that they are putting in. Our boys played well from start to finish. They didn't hold their heads down, regardless of the score. And I try to tell them, let's not get too involved in wins and losses and the score. I'd much rather see them play a strong game, play a game together. And if the outcome is a loss, then we'll accept that. If the outcome is a win, we'll accept that even better.
Coach, I appreciate that, man. I definitely got to keep these young folks positive. We're going to stay tuned. We're going to be here with the Brooklyn Knights and whatnot and encourage them. Hopefully in the next game, we're going to take it all the way. Once again, Brooklyn Knights, I'm going to throw it back to Clyde at the desk. Stay tuned. It's YSN. That's right, the Youth Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Tony. The Yorkville Eagles out of Manhattan comes to Brooklyn and defeats the Brooklyn Knights by a score of 32-0. This has been another exciting afternoon of Pop Warner football here on YSN, your leader in youth sports coverage. The Eagles showed tremendous offensive prowess this afternoon, while the Knights were back on their heels most of the afternoon. There's a lot to work out on the Knights side of the football, as they have to work on the cohesion on their offense and the continuity, while the Eagles will try to continue their winning ways next week. Alongside of me with my sidekick, Tony Toon, and my new addition crew of Ralph, Ron, and Corey, and our ubiquitous producer, Tyrone Stiff. This is Clyde Dottie Jr., and this is another presentation of YSN, the leader in youth sports coverage. Until next week, keep it tight. Thank you, Tony. The Yorkville Eagles come to This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage.
The Youth Sports Network is produced by One Stop Productions Incorporated.
For more information about New York City Pop Warner, go to www.nycpopwarner.com. For more information about the Brooklyn Knights, go to www.brooklynKnights.org or call 718-687-6264.
For more information about the Youth Sports Network, go to www.youthsportsnetworktv.com. And don't forget to check out our real-time streaming channel, Youth Sports, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at www.youthsportsnetworktv.com. The Youth Sports Network presents Game of the Week Night live webcast from the Youth Sports Network Broadcast Center located in Queens, New York. Join us for a live webcast. You can check out the live webcast on the YSN website. Just go to www.youthsportsnetworktv.com and click on the live webcast tab on the homepage. We hope that you'll join us, and we thank you in advance for your support. Enjoy the games and keep watching the Youth Sports Network, the worldwide leader in youth sports coverage.
This is YSN, the world leader in youth sports coverage.